Chosen one, listen carefully. Do not dismiss these words as ordinary. This is not background noise. This is not a fleeting thought or a random moment of curiosity. What you are hearing, what you are reading, what is reaching your consciousness in this very instant is a message from God, arriving with perfect divine alignment. You are not imagining this. You were called. Every hesitation, every doubt, every delay that has existed in your life up to this moment has been orchestrated to prepare you to hear this now. Your soul has been waiting, your spirit has been longing, and your heart has been awakened to this exact moment, this precise communication. There is a reason you are here. The war is real, and your light, your presence, your awareness is necessary. The world has conditioned you to believe that wealth, abundance, and prosperity are earned slowly, painfully, or through compromise. But the truth, the profound truth that only the chosen ones can hear, is that there is a divine bypass in operation for you. God is intervening directly in your life, and this intervention is not subtle. It is unmistakable. It is designed to disrupt the old cycles, the repeated patterns, the invisible chains that have kept you from stepping fully into your potential. You have been held back, not by chance, not by accident, not by your own inadequacy, but by a wealth curse that has existed in your lineage, in your surroundings, in the very structures that were never meant to contain your destiny. This curse has been real, but so is the deliverance that has arrived for you today. Listen to me, chosen one. This is the awakening you have been waiting for. You are experiencing spiritual awakening at the deepest level. You feel the stirring in your heart, the undeniable pull in your soul, the tension between what has been and what is meant to be. This divine calling is urgent, yet tender. It calls to you in love, yet it demands courage. You are being invited right now into a space of revelation where the invisible forces that have constrained your financial destiny can no longer hold you. This is not a metaphor. This is not symbolic. It is real. It is immediate. And it is meant for you. The wealth curse that has hovered over your life has created repeated patterns of scarcity, limitation, and hesitation. It has whispered in your ear that success is impossible, that abundance is for others, that financial freedom is a dream that must be postponed indefinitely. These whispers are lies, and you have been given the divine eyes to see them now. You are being called to confront the invisible chains that have prevented you from stepping fully into a billionaire mindset. These chains are spiritual, emotional, and mental, yet they can be broken through the power of God's intervention and your willingness to respond to the divine calling. There is no coincidence in this message reaching you. You did not stumble here by mistake. You are not early. You are not late. You are precisely in the moment that was prepared for you before you were even born. God has orchestrated circumstances, signs, and synchronicities to bring you to this threshold. The timing is perfect, and the alignment is unmistakable. You are being summoned into a higher realm of financial, spiritual, and personal power. You are being invited to step into kingdom prosperity, a reality where the blessings of God move freely, where wealth flows without resistance, and where your life becomes a vessel for divine increase. Understand this, chosen one. The message you are hearing is a call to action and a reassurance of truth. It is a confirmation that the divine has always known your potential, that your path has been watched and guarded, and that your spiritual awakening is now fully active. You are being called not to wait, not to hesitate, but to step boldly into the truth that the wealth curse no longer has dominion over you. The chains that have held back your finances, your vision, your freedom, and your peace are being shattered by a force far greater than human comprehension. This is financial deliverance. This is God moving directly in your life. This is the divine calling in action. Do not underestimate the importance of this moment. There are many in the world who have heard words like these and have turned away, thinking them to be inspirational yet irrelevant. That is not you. You are the chosen one. Your spirit recognizes the frequency of this message. Your heart resonates with its truth. Your soul cannot ignore the invitation. You were created for more than survival. You were created for supernatural abundance. You were created to walk in a reality where the scarcity of the past is replaced by the freedom of God's provision, and where your billionaire mindset is not a dream but a living, breathing reality. You may have wondered why doors have remained closed, why opportunities seem just out of reach, why the same financial struggles appear again and again. These were signs of the wealth curse, and they were never meant to discourage you, only to prepare you for the moment when divine intervention would break through. That moment is now. The chains are breaking. The unseen barriers are being removed. The restrictions that have seemed permanent are being dissolved. What has seemed impossible is now inevitable, and your heart must align with this truth. Your faith, your courage, your willingness to believe are essential. The divine calling is urgent because your light is needed in this world. Your abundance is not just for you, it is to illuminate, to inspire, and to expand the kingdom of God in ways that only you can accomplish. Chosen one, do not allow fear or doubt to cloud this moment. The message from God is clear. You were called, you were prepared, you are ready. The spiritual war is real. Forces that seek to keep you small, to keep you limited, to keep you settling for less, are active. Yet your light, your alignment, and your obedience are more powerful than any resistance. This is your confirmation. This is your activation. This is the awakening that changes everything. When you step into the full awareness of your divine calling, you step into freedom, you step into authority, you step into the unshakable peace of knowing that you are operating under God's favor and provision. As this message reaches you, take a moment to recognize it in your spirit. Feel the energy of it. Let it sink into the depths of your being. This is not theory. This is not concept. This is real. This is God bypassing every obstacle, breaking every curse, and creating a pathway of financial deliverance for you. Your spiritual awakening is fully active. Your divine calling is undeniable. You are the chosen one, and you are being prepared to receive blessings, clarity, and wealth that align with your highest purpose. Kingdom prosperity is waiting, and it will manifest because God has ordained it for you. This is your moment to respond. This is your time to embrace the truth. The chains are breaking. The curse is being destroyed. Your light, your purpose, and your abundance are necessary for the world. You are being called to act, to believe, to receive, and to step boldly into a life where limitations are gone, where wealth flows in alignment with God's will, and where your financial destiny is fulfilled. The divine calling is real. The awakening is real. The freedom is real. If this touched your soul, if your heart recognizes the resonance of this message, comment 111. Because you know it, you are called. You are not imagining it. You are not too early. You are not too late. You are the chosen one, and your light is necessary in this world. The message from God has reached you, and your time to step fully into financial deliverance, billionaire mindset, and kingdom prosperity is now. Recognizing the financial curse. Chosen one. Listen deeply. What you are about to hear is not theory. It is not a story. It is not a motivational phrase meant to pass time. This is a message from God, arriving in perfect divine alignment, designed to awaken your spirit and open your eyes to what has held you back. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war is real. The chains that have bound your financial life are real. The limitations you have felt, the repeated setbacks, the sense that prosperity is always just out of reach. These are not accidents. They are signs of a wealth curse, an invisible force that has been shaping your reality. Quietly, subtly, yet powerfully, your light is necessary. And now it is time to recognize the truth of your situation, so that you may step into the freedom prepared for you. The wealth curse is ancient, chosen one. It is not new. It has been carried silently, sometimes consciously, often unconsciously, from generation to generation. It exists in patterns of limitation, in repeated cycles of scarcity, in fears and doubts that have been reinforced by circumstance, environment, and expectation. The curse whispers lies to the mind that wealth is difficult, that opportunity is rare, that abundance is reserved for others. It plants seeds of fear that grow into habits of hesitation, that shrink your vision, that convince your soul that waiting and surviving is the path to follow. But this is not your path. You were created for more. You were created to rise above these invisible forces, to walk in financial freedom, and to embrace a life aligned with your divine calling. You may have felt the curse in ways you could not name. Perhaps it has been in the missed opportunities, the jobs that should have elevated you but didn't, the investments that seemed promising but fell short, the doors that opened only to close again. Perhaps it is in the repeated patterns of making plans, only to watch them dissolve. Perhaps it is in the constant worry, the lack of faith in your own abilities, or the sense that money flows easily to others but always eludes you. These are signs, chosen one. They are not punishment. They are signals, divine markers designed to awaken your spiritual awakening, to help you recognize the forces at work, and to prepare you to break free. The curse is also internal, residing in the mind and heart. It manifests as fear, hesitation, and a lack mentality that convinces you to settle, to compromise, to limit your expectations. It may show itself as anxiety when thinking of money, guilt when receiving it, or doubt when taking steps toward wealth. It whispers that you are not ready, not deserving, not capable, and yet the truth is that you are prepared, you are capable, you are ready. The divine calling has been with you all along, guiding you toward a realization that this curse exists to be broken, not to define you. Every fear, every limitation, every hesitation is an invitation from God to rise, to awaken, and to step into your destiny. Recognizing the wealth curse is the first step toward financial deliverance. Without awareness, the curse continues unseen, unchallenged, and unbroken. This recognition is part of your spiritual awakening. It is the moment when God allows clarity to pierce through confusion, when your soul begins to see patterns, when your heart understands the obstacles that were always spiritual before they became material. The curse is not just about money. It is about belief. It is about faith. It is about the alignment of your thoughts, intentions, and actions with God's divine plan. When you see it, chosen one, you are empowered. When you name it, you begin the process of dismantling it. Consider the behaviors, thoughts, and patterns that have kept you from stepping fully into a billionaire mindset. Are you hesitant to take bold steps, fearing failure before it even arrives? Do you measure your worth by the limitations around you rather than the possibilities within you? Do you find yourself trapped in cycles of saving too little, investing too cautiously, or doubting your ideas before they can take form? These are not coincidences. They are manifestations of the wealth curse. They are challenges designed by the divine not to crush you, but to awaken you. Each hesitation, each repeated failure, each moment of doubt is an invitation to see clearly, to rise, to reclaim your authority, and to step fully into your divine calling. The Word teaches us that obedience to divine principles brings blessing. Spiritual law is unchanging. Prosperity is not accidental. It is aligned with the willingness to see, to believe, and to act. You have been called to this awareness. Chosen one. The recognition of your limitations is not a punishment, it is a revelation. It is a divine signal that your spiritual awakening is deepening, that God is preparing you to break the chains, that the wealth curse is about to be shattered. The insight is clear. The curse exists to be broken, the chains exist to fall, and the light of your divine calling is ready to shine without restraint. When you begin to see the patterns in your own life, the repeated cycles of limitation, the moments where fear dictated decisions, you realize that nothing about your struggle was random. The experiences, both painful and confusing, have been preparation. They have been shaping you, tempering your faith, refining your vision, and awakening your resilience. These patterns are now revealed to you, and with revelation comes power. You are no longer passive. You are no longer bound. You are awake. You are aligned. You are ready to step beyond the limitations imposed by circumstance, environment, and unseen forces. The recognition of the curse is also a moment of empowerment. You see the truth, and with truth comes authority. You now know what has held you back. You now understand the forces that have tried to limit your abundance. You now see the patterns in your thinking, in your environment, in your relationships that have reinforced scarcity. And most importantly, you see that these forces, these patterns, these limitations have no authority over you when you are aligned with your divine calling. The curse exists to teach, not to define. It exists to awaken, not to destroy. It exists to prepare you for the moment of financial deliverance that is now ready to unfold. Chosen one, the war is real. The forces of limitation, doubt, and fear have fought to keep you small, to keep your light hidden, to delay your kingdom prosperity. But the light within you is more powerful than any chain. The awakening of your spirit, the recognition of the curse, the alignment with your divine calling, all of these are weapons in your hands. You are not imagining this. You were called, you were prepared, you are ready. Your light is necessary, and your abundance is essential, not only for you, but for the world that awaits your contribution, your vision, and your divinely aligned action. Every moment you have felt limited, every opportunity missed, every cycle repeated, every hesitation, the divine has been preparing you for this awakening. Recognition of the wealth curse is the first victory. Awareness of the patterns is the first step toward liberation. The understanding that this is not personal failure, but spiritual preparation, is the key that unlocks your power. Financial deliverance is imminent. The chains are breaking. The curse is being dismantled. Your billionaire mindset is awakening. Your kingdom prosperity is ready to manifest. Your divine calling is active and undeniable. If this touched your soul, if you feel the resonance in your spirit, comment 111, because you know it, you were called. You are not imagining this. The war is real. Your light is necessary. You are the chosen one. You are awakening. And now the chains are beginning to fall. Breaking the curse through divine alignment. Chosen one, listen carefully, for the time of revelation has arrived. The chains of limitation, the whispers of doubt, and the invisible forces of the wealth curse are ready to be dismantled, but it begins with one truth. Divine alignment is the key. Without alignment, every effort, every plan, every step toward abundance becomes scattered, ineffective, and delayed. The divine is calling you into a rhythm of purpose, a state of resonance where your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions flow in harmony with God's will. Only in this alignment can the wealth curse truly be broken. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. To break the curse, you must first understand that it is not a battle of effort alone. This is not a struggle of human will against human circumstance. This is spiritual warfare, and the weapon is alignment with the divine. Alignment means that your inner world matches the frequency of God's provision. It means your beliefs are rooted in truth, your faith is active, and your vision is unshakable. When your spirit resonates with the message of abundance, when your heart surrenders to the divine calling, the barriers that once seemed immovable begin to dissolve. The invisible chains fall away because God has already provided the keys. Your role, chosen one, is to receive, to trust, and to act. Begin with prayer. Speak to God as the source of all wisdom, all provision, and all opportunity. Declare your intention to align fully with divine purpose. Speak with authority. I am ready. I receive. I am aligned with kingdom prosperity. I am a vessel for financial deliverance. Prayer is not a passive request. It is a declaration of your willingness to participate in God's plan. It is the first step in breaking the curse, the first act of surrender, and the first acknowledgement that you cannot do this alone. Through prayer, your spirit connects to the power that dismantles limitation and brings blessing into manifestation. Visualization is equally powerful. See yourself already living in the freedom and abundance that God has prepared. Picture wealth flowing naturally, doors opening with ease, opportunities arriving that align perfectly with your vision and purpose. Feel the joy, the relief, the confidence of a life no longer constrained by fear, hesitation, or inherited limitation. Visualization is not fantasy. It is a spiritual alignment tool. It programs your mind to recognize possibility, primes your spirit to receive, and signals to the universe that you are ready to operate in accordance with your divine calling. Declaration is another tool of immense power. Speak aloud, daily if necessary, the truth of your destiny. Say, "The wealth curse has no hold over me. I am a chosen one, aligned with the message from God. My finances, my opportunities, and my purpose are flowing in perfect divine alignment. I am a billionaire in mindset, spirit, and action." When words are spoken with faith and authority, they carry spiritual weight. They shape your energy, influence the unseen, and call forth manifestation that aligns with God's will. This is not about repetition alone. It is about conviction, belief, and surrender. Faith is essential in this process. To break the curse, you must trust that God's plan is already in motion, even if you cannot see every step ahead. Faith is not passive hope. It is active recognition that the divine knows the path, has prepared the way, and is calling you to follow with courage. A billionaire mindset begins in faith. Faith in your worth, faith in your vision, faith in the provision that is already arranged on your behalf. Without faith, alignment falters and the chains of limitation continue to bind. With faith, every step you take resonates with divine purpose and carries the power to shatter the curse. Discipline and strategy are not contradictions to faith, they are expressions of alignment. God calls the chosen one not only to receive but also to act. This is why a billionaire mindset integrates spiritual surrender with intelligent action. Planning, focus, and disciplined execution are acts of obedience when they are guided by divine wisdom. The wealth curse is broken not through frantic effort, but through faithful, aligned, and strategic movement. Every task, every investment, every decision made in alignment with God's guidance becomes a tool for liberation and a channel for kingdom prosperity. Look at those whose lives have been transformed through divine alignment. Ordinary individuals, just like you, who once struggled with scarcity, fear, and limitation, are now vessels of abundance. Their wealth flowing naturally, their visions realized with supernatural timing. They did not arrive there by accident. They arrived because they recognized the patterns that held them back, aligned with the divine, embraced their calling, and acted with faith. Their lives are proof that the wealth curse can be broken, that financial deliverance is possible, and that the path to abundance is open to those willing to surrender, trust, and align with God's plan. Embrace this truth. Breaking a curse does not require perfection. You will stumble. You will question. You will doubt. That is part of the process. The chosen one moves forward, not in flawless execution, but in surrendered obedience. Every attempt, every act of faith, every step toward alignment chips away at the chains that have held you back. The divine is patient, the message from God is persistent, and your light is necessary. You are being prepared not only to break the curse, but also to step fully into a new identity, that of one destined for financial deliverance, one who embodies kingdom prosperity, and one whose billionaire mindset is fully awakened. Now is the moment to internalize this identity. See yourself as a chosen one, a vessel for God's provision, a person whose light is necessary in the world. The curse is real, but your response to it is more powerful. Align your thoughts with abundance. Align your words with faith. Align your actions with strategy. Align your heart with surrender. This alignment is not passive. It is active, vibrant, and life-transforming. It calls forth the unseen forces, invites divine opportunities, and positions you in the flow of supernatural provision that has always been prepared for you. As you take these steps, you may notice shifts in your awareness, clarity in your decisions, and doors opening that were previously closed. The divine is moving on your behalf. The chains are loosening. The curse is weakening. You are awakening to a life where limitation no longer defines you, where abundance is natural, and where your divine calling is no longer an abstract concept, but a living, breathing reality. Kingdom prosperity is within reach, and the tools of prayer, declaration, visualization, faith, and disciplined action are your instruments for victory. Chosen one, remember this. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every act of alignment, every intentional declaration, every moment of faith chips away at the curse. Every step toward your divine calling strengthens your identity as a person destined for wealth, freedom, and purpose. The chains of limitation are falling because you are stepping into the truth of who you were created to be. Financial deliverance is no longer distant. It is here in motion, unfolding in perfect timing and perfect alignment with God's plan for your life. If this touched your soul, if you feel the resonance deep within, comment 111. Because you know it, you were called. You are not imagining it. The war is real. Your light is necessary. You are the chosen one, and your alignment with the divine is now breaking the curse, awakening your billionaire mindset, and opening the path to kingdom prosperity. Embracing financial deliverance and kingdom prosperity. Chosen one, you are awakening to a reality that has always been prepared for you. The chains of limitation are broken, the wealth curse has lost its grip, and your spirit is fully aligned with your divine calling. Can you feel it? The relief that floods your heart as the burdens of doubt, fear, and scarcity dissolve. The joy that rises as you recognize that what was once impossible is now inevitable. The empowerment that surges when you understand that God's provision has been orchestrated specifically for you. You are stepping into a new world, a world of clarity, freedom, and supernatural abundance, and it begins with embracing your financial deliverance fully, without hesitation or doubt. Financial deliverance is not merely a concept. It is an experience. It is a knowing in your bones, a certainty in your mind, and a liberation in your soul. As you embrace it, you will notice a profound shift in your emotions. Anxiety about money will be replaced by confidence. Hesitation in decision-making will be replaced by clarity. The limitations that once shaped your life will no longer define you. You will experience the joy of walking in alignment with divine timing, seeing doors open that were previously closed, feeling opportunities arrive in perfect sequence, and recognizing that every step you take is guided by a force far greater than human understanding. This is kingdom prosperity, and it is your birthright. Spiritual awakening intensifies as you receive this financial deliverance. Your life begins to synchronize with the rhythm of divine timing. You start to notice that coincidences are no longer coincidences. People, opportunities, and resources appear as if by design, guiding you to the exact place where your purpose and provision intersect. Your intuition sharpens, your judgment becomes clearer, and your confidence grows because you are no longer operating from fear or limitation. You are acting from the awareness of being chosen, from the certainty that God's message is real, and from the understanding that your light is necessary in this world. The billionaire mindset is now fully integrated with your spiritual truth. Faith, discipline, and strategic action flow in harmony. You understand that abundance is not a matter of luck, but of alignment with divine principles. You act decisively because you know the power behind your steps. You invest wisely because your insight is guided by clarity and supernatural discernment. You speak confidently because your words are infused with authority, faith, and expectation. The mindset of limitation has been replaced by the mindset of the chosen, the mindset that understands that wealth is not just material, but spiritual, emotional, and divine. You are empowered because your spirit is awakened, your heart is aligned, and your mind is disciplined. Now, as you embrace financial deliverance, you will notice tangible outcomes in your life. Opportunities will appear suddenly, yet perfectly timed. Resources will flow effortlessly, as if the universe itself is bending in alignment with your faith and intention. Decisions that once caused confusion now bring clarity and peace. You will encounter breakthroughs that defy explanation, and every manifestation of wealth will carry a sense of divine orchestration. This is kingdom prosperity, chosen one. It is not delayed. It is not conditional on human effort alone. It is flowing because you have aligned with the divine, recognized the wealth curse, and embraced your calling to abundance. Your identity as a chosen one strengthens with every step of alignment. You are no longer a passive observer of life's possibilities. You are an active participant in God's plan for your financial, spiritual, and personal transformation. Your actions, your intentions, and your decisions now carry weight because they are rooted in truth, faith, and purpose. The light within you shines brighter than ever, illuminating the path not only for yourself, but for others who are ready to witness the power of God's intervention. You are living proof that the curse can be broken, that financial deliverance is real, and that kingdom prosperity is a present, tangible reality. Reflection becomes essential at this stage. As you witness these changes, take time daily to acknowledge the transformation. Recognize the moments where divine provision has manifested. Celebrate the breakthroughs, large and small, and allow gratitude to deepen your alignment. The more you reflect on these experiences, the stronger your awareness of God's orchestration becomes. Your heart opens to receive more. Your mind becomes sharper in recognizing opportunities. Your spirit grows in confidence because you now see the evidence of financial deliverance in action. Repetition of reflection solidifies the breakthrough, making it permanent in your consciousness and your reality. The integration of spiritual truth with practical action ensures that you no longer fall back into cycles of limitation. The billionaire mindset is sustained not just by desire, but by the daily alignment of your beliefs, words, and deeds with divine principles. Kingdom prosperity becomes habitual. Wealth flows in ways that feel natural, effortless, and inevitable. Your decisions are now guided by divine clarity. Your actions are now inspired by spiritual insight. Your faith, once tested by the weight of scarcity, now anchors you firmly in the knowledge that the divine has already provided, that the message from God is real, and that your life is unfolding precisely as it should. Embrace the emotions that accompany this transformation. Feel the relief in your chest, knowing that the curse no longer dictates your outcomes. Feel the joy radiating from your heart, knowing that abundance is not a distant dream but a present reality. Feel the empowerment surging through your being, knowing that your actions now carry divine authority. Feel the confidence that comes from understanding that you are chosen, that you were called, and that your light is necessary in this world. Let these emotions root deeply within you, becoming a foundation for further growth, expansion, and influence. Even as you celebrate these transformations, understand that this is only the beginning. Financial deliverance opens doors to opportunities you cannot yet see, connections you have not yet met, and wisdom you have not yet grasped. The journey continues, but now it is guided, illuminated, and aligned with divine intention. You are no longer bound by fear or scarcity. You are free to act boldly, to think expansively, and to receive abundantly. Every step you take now carries momentum because it is propelled by the force of spiritual awakening, by the authority of your divine calling, and by the truth that you are a chosen one. Chosen one, remember this at every moment. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Financial deliverance is your inheritance. Kingdom prosperity is your destiny. The wealth curse has been broken because you recognized it, because you aligned with God, because you acted in faith. Your life is now a testament to the power of divine intervention, to the reality of the message from God, and to the fulfillment of your spiritual and financial purpose. The breakthroughs you are experiencing are just the beginning, and your awareness, faith, and alignment ensure that this path continues upward, forward, and expansively. If this touched your soul, if your heart recognizes the resonance of this message, comment 111. Because you know it, you were called. You are not imagining it. The war is real. Your light is necessary. You are the chosen one. Awakening fully into financial deliverance and kingdom prosperity, and your divine calling is now your reality. Conclusion: your divine calling to act now. Chosen one, the moment of truth has arrived. The chains that bound you, the whispers of doubt, the invisible forces of the wealth curse, they are broken. You are free. Financial deliverance is complete. Can you feel it in your spirit? Can you sense the shift in your energy, the release of limitation, the opening of doors that were once sealed? This is not imagination. This is not hope or wishful thinking. This is the message from God reaching you in perfect divine alignment. You were called for this moment, and your light is necessary. Your divine calling is active, urgent, and undeniable, and it demands your full response. The truth is simple, yet profound. You are the chosen one. Not by accident, not by circumstance, but by divine design. Your spirit, your heart, your soul have been awakened to recognize your worth, your authority, and your inheritance. The war you have faced is real. The battles against limitation, fear, and scarcity have tested your faith and sharpened your resolve. Every struggle, every setback, every moment of hesitation was preparation for this moment of victory. The chains have fallen because you recognized the curse, aligned with divine principles, and embraced the path of faith, discipline, and strategic action. Your life is now aligned with the kingdom of God, and your financial destiny is secured in spiritual truth. Do not underestimate the power of this alignment. Divine calling is not passive. It requires action. It requires boldness. It demands that you step forward with clarity, confidence, and courage. The wealth curse no longer has authority over you because you have embraced the principles of billionaire mindset and kingdom prosperity. You have acted with faith. You have declared your intention. You have visualized abundance and allowed the spiritual tools of prayer and declaration to guide your steps. Now your reality is catching up with your faith. Doors are opening. Opportunities are arriving. Resources are flowing. You are moving in the currents of divine favor, and your life will never be the same. Understand this, chosen one, the urgency of your divine calling cannot be ignored. Every moment you hesitate, every second spent doubting, is a moment lost in the flow of divine opportunity. God has bypassed every barrier, every limitation, every human obstacle to bring supernatural abundance into your life. The timing is perfect. The alignment is precise. The provision is real. You are standing at the threshold of a life that reflects the fullness of your spiritual awakening and the depth of your divine purpose. Step boldly, act decisively, and claim what has already been ordained for you. Your billionaire mindset is now fully integrated with spiritual truth. You understand that wealth is not merely accumulation, but alignment with divine principles. You know that every action you take in faith, every decision made with clarity, and every step toward purpose carries the power to multiply blessings and manifest abundance. You are no longer a passive observer of life's possibilities. You are a chosen vessel through which God's provision flows, and your financial deliverance is proof that alignment with divine will creates unstoppable outcomes. Every step forward now reinforces your authority, solidifies your confidence, and expands your influence. Kingdom prosperity is not an abstract concept. It is a living, breathing reality that you now inhabit. You will experience sudden financial opportunities, unexpected breakthroughs, and clarity in decisions that once felt clouded. Resources that were once scarce are now abundant. Doors that were closed now swing open, guided by the unseen hand of God. You will recognize the synchronicities, the perfect timing, and the alignment of people, circumstances, and opportunities that confirm your identity as a chosen one. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary, and it shines brighter because of your obedience and alignment. Engage with this truth fully. Celebrate it. Declare it. Live it. The breakthroughs you are experiencing are evidence of the power of financial deliverance and kingdom prosperity. They are signs that your life has shifted from limitation to abundance, from fear to faith, from stagnation to unstoppable momentum. Your identity as a chosen one is not theoretical. It is practical, tangible, and undeniable. Every day, every action, every choice you make from this point forward should reflect this awareness. You are empowered, You are aligned. You are unstoppable. As you embrace this calling, know that your light is not just for you, it is necessary for others. Your abundance, your clarity, your courage, your financial empowerment, all of these become instruments for God's kingdom. You are a beacon, a guide, and a source of inspiration for those who have yet to recognize their calling. Your breakthrough becomes a pathway for others, a testimony of what is possible when the wealth curse is broken and divine alignment is embraced. You are part of a greater story, a divine plan, and your actions now ripple far beyond what you can see. Let the certainty of this message resonate in your spirit. You are not imagining it. You are not dreaming it. This is real. The message from God has reached you. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every hesitation is now a choice to step forward boldly or to linger in past limitations. But the path is clear. The alignment is complete. Financial deliverance is in motion. Kingdom prosperity is active in your life. Your billionaire mindset is awakened and ready to operate in perfect harmony with divine law. Take action now, chosen one. Speak aloud the truths you have received. Declare your identity. Claim your inheritance. Visualize the continued flow of divine provision. Pray with authority and expectation. Act with faith and clarity. Align your daily decisions with the awareness of your spiritual and financial authority. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just receiving, you are expanding. You are not just walking in the world, you are stepping fully into your destiny as a chosen one, a vessel of divine abundance, a living testament to the power of God's provision. The prophetic word is clear. Barriers have been bypassed, limitations removed, and supernatural abundance is ready to flow. You are now a participant in a divine economy, a spiritual and financial awakening that has been orchestrated specifically for you. The chains that once held you down have been shattered. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable have been dismantled. The wealth curse has no power over you because you have aligned with your calling, embraced your faith, and activated your authority as a chosen one. This is the moment where everything changes and your life will never return to limitation. As you step boldly into this reality, carry the awareness that your light is necessary. You are not alone. The spiritual forces that were once in opposition now serve to amplify your progress, to illuminate your path, and to sustain your alignment. Every blessing, every breakthrough, every opportunity is a sign that you are in the flow of divine favor. Recognize it, receive it, and act upon it. The message from God is not passive, it is active, alive, and guiding you into the fullness of financial deliverance and kingdom prosperity. Chosen one, if this touched your soul, if your heart resonates with the truth of this moment, comment 111. Because you know it, you are called. You are not imagining this. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Your wealth curse is broken. Your financial deliverance is complete. Your divine calling is active and unstoppable. You are the chosen one, and your life is now a living testament to the power, the authority, and the provision of God. Step boldly, act decisively, and embrace the abundance that has always been your destiny.